125 truck drivers were just arrested by the Oklahoma Highway Patrol during a joint operation they did with ICE. And during this multi-day operation that they conducted at several different way stations during the state, mainly ones on I-40, they focused on trucks that were registered out of California and licenses that were issued by California, because it has now been divulged that California is one of 19 states that we now know that has been giving CDLs to undocumented immigrants illegally in contradiction to federal law and regulation. These immigrants range from people from China, Russia, Turkey, Ukraine, etc. And New York, of all states, is another state that's wanting to issue even real IDs, right? To get a real ID, it's like a step up from getting a regular driver's license. Even in the state of Tennessee where I live, as an American citizen, I had to go through extra hoops to get my real ID. But the state of New York wants to give those real IDs to immigrants, even if they choose to not give a name. So essentially to undocumented immigrants, meaning you can come over here with no documentation, you can apply for a real ID in the state of New York as an undocumented immigrant, and you can just simply choose to not give a name. They will issue you an ID with your picture on it, and it'll just simply say in parentheses, no name given. Now, let me just say, may Oklahoma pave the way for what I hope is soon to come in all states. I've also saw articles that I've not been able to confirm yet that Indiana has been doing this as well. Florida obviously is ramping up their enforcement for immigration and customs at way stations. And I think we're going to start seeing a massive sweep where this becomes more of a trend. Obviously, you'll still have the hotbed areas in this country that will push back because they love the indentured servitude that these undocumented immigrants are providing for them in their state. So they're going to do everything they can to harbor them. They're going to tell you that they're doing it because we should be helping people out. We should be allowing them to come over here and build a life and work. But the fact of the matter is, most of these guys, even the ones who were here legally with the H-1B visas, they are not here to stay. I mean, part of the agreement of coming over to America from a foreign country with the sole purpose of utilizing an H-1B visa to work, is that you're not allowed to establish any sort of permanent residence here in the United States. There was a truck driver in Texas recently who was arrested, and you know what? He was arrested because he had established a permanent residence in the U.S. While he was working on an H-1B visa. You're not allowed to do that. So this goes back to this overreaching theme here with the U.S. government, where this isn't about helping these people out. This isn't about giving them a better life, okay? I want people to understand that. That's what the politicians, mainly on the left, will tell you. They'll say, well, we need to help these individuals out. They're coming over here. They want to work and support their families. No, what's happening is